we are at the very encounter spot where the police claims the car turned turtle, the car in which Vikas, in fact, was traveling. So let me now take our viewers. It's raining, heavily since yesterday. And this is the very spot where the police claims that Vikas Dubey was, in fact, the car in which he was traveling along with the police convoy turned turtle. Remember, because this case had such high interest value, and I'll ask Dinesh, we'll just keep moving towards where the police is. They are trying to now, a crane has been brought in, and they are trying to now pick up the car and take it from this spot. The police, in fact, says that at just about between 6:30 and 7 is the time when at this very spot Vikas Dubey was in fact trying to escape. I will ask Dinesh to just show you the vehicle in which he was traveling. There is massive police presence right now at this spot, and what the police in fact claims that just at this spot the car turned turtle. Vikas Dubey gets out of the car, snatches a pistol of a policeman, then he runs in fact from this area. The police later surrounds him. According to the IG, they asked him to surrender. That could not happen, and then he was shot at and killed in the retaliatory fire. That's the version of the police. Now there are questions, and there are so many questions that possibly the list will go throughout the day. There was media which was continuously chasing, in fact, Vikas Dubey's convoy, the convoy in which he was traveling. We had also started from Delhi, and before we reached, we were hoping that there would be Vikas Dubey who would be brought to a court. Early in the morning, he was shot at and killed. At this moment, in fact, the police claims that while they were traveling, it was a spontaneous accident. Nothing happened. The car just turned turtle because it was raining and the slippery road. Policemen have also been injured in this incident. But now, understand this. There were media cars which were traveling along with the convoy. There is a toll plaza just about a couple of kilometers from here. Curiously, all the cars, all media cars, every vehicle, as soon as the police convoy passes from that toll plaza, is stopped at that toll plaza. They are told that there is some sort of an accident, and because of that, they can't be allowed to, in fact, move ahead. And within half an hour, the entire traffic is let off, and they come to this very spot where you find a car which has turned turtle, and of course the police running from this spot, going to the hospital and saying that Vikas Dubey has been grievously injured in the encounter. Yes, his crimes were of grievous nature. People had started calling him Vikas Dubey the terrorist. But remember, with him, dead people don't speak. Dead bodies don't give you any evidence. Vikas Dubey takes with him a lot of questions which remain unanswered. Questions about what the nexus was. Questions about who all was he in touch with. Questions about the policemen, possibly other policemen, senior policemen, those who were in fact friendly to him, and questions about his political nexus as well. So at this moment, it just seems that a lot of people, till yesterday, were in fact talking about the fact that he surrendered in Madhya Pradesh was because he was fearful of this encounter. That, in fact, coming true today, and Vikas Dubey has been gunned down here after the police, once again, the same script. Remember, another of his accomplices was killed yesterday. The exactly same circumstances, and Gaurav Sawant is also, with us. Gaurav, I was on my way. We were hoping that today it's going to be a big, media show of a kind where the police will take him to the court, and then there would be custody of Vikas Dubey. There will be a lot of interrogation, lot of big names, or possibly investigation will throw up a lot of surprises. But the UP police now claims that the dreaded gangster who killed 8 of their comrades, once again in a very similar story, like his accomplices, tried to escape and he was shot dead.
Because, Ankit, this becomes a very curious case. When you look at this entire matter, from a nobody to one of Uttar Pradesh's most wanted, dreaded mafia dons, somebody who could kill 8 policemen and yet get the support of police. Whether it was because of his money power, whether it was because of caste equation, or whatever be the reason, here is a man who was virtually cocking a snook at the system and getting away with it at a time when Yogi Adityanath government claimed that they were coming down on crime with a very heavy hand. But this clearly is no way, and the Uttar Pradesh police will have a lot of explaining to do. Yogi Adityanath government will have a lot of explaining to do. How was this mafia killed in perhaps in cold blood? Because he should have been produced in court of law. Evidence should have been gathered against him, prosecuted and then convicted if he was such a mafia don. 60 cases against him, but then never convicted.
You know, Gaurav, and what is also interesting is the way this entire handover from Madhya Pradesh police to Uttar Pradesh police took place. Now, the Madhya Pradesh police claims that since there were no cases against Vikas Dubey, they just handed him over as a suspect. They did not arrest him, they detained him because he was a suspect. We are talking about a man who in fact is accused of killing 8 policemen, who has 60 cases against him that include a range of cases from murder, dacoity, attempt to murder, extortion, kidnapping. That man reaches MP, the police doesn't arrest him. For hours he's in detention, and then the police says that without any transit remand, he is in fact given to Uttar Pradesh police. And curiously, I was just looking at the route that the Uttar Pradesh police took. 3 routes, in fact, from Ujjain to Kanpur. The longest one was taken by the police. There will be a lot of questions on the conduct of the Uttar